Hey guys, what's up? Today we have a knife from South Africa, and the maker of this knife is George Muller. For some, George might be new, but he's been making knives for quite some time now. I received this knife a few weeks ago, probably about a month ago, and I have been carrying it on and off, playing it with it for a long time, and I think this knife really deserves to be shouted out. Um, the model name is called the Cheetah, and it's one of George's newer model. Um, George makes a lot of artistic type of knife with expensive materials like mammoth, tools, ivory, stags, Damascus, and this is one of his more uh, plain type folder. But as you can see, plain is really not a good word to use here because there's nothing plain about this knife. It's been constructed very well and with a lot of details. Okay, the blade steel is Bowler M390, which is same as CTX 204P from Carpenter Steel. It's a high chromium steel that resists um, corrosion and gives the edge a lot of uh, retention. So you can use this knife for much longer time than other steels. Okay, and it's also a great EDC because it's very unlikely to rust, and you can use it for a food prep. The shape also is good for food prep. The blade style, it's kind of like a broadsword drop point style, and George can make other type of blade styles if you want. On this particular knife, it has a very thin grind, as you can see, very thin, and has a hollow grind on the bottom and a big long stretches on top. You can also see a nicely hand rubbed satin on the blade, which is really cool. This is George's engraving there, George Muller from South Africa. It uses IKBS, and this thing does fly out with authority because of the light blade. Um, the flipping action is very smooth and fast. Okay. The blade shape is very useful also. Normally, you will have a drop point types blade kind of like this shape with very pointy tip, but on this one, as you can see, you get much more tip, and that extra tip is actually very useful when you want to scoop something, or when you want to cut or slice something. You'll have a little bit more control with this part, so that's a very purposeful grind. It is also dual toned, as you can see. This part, the flat part, it's pretty much mirror polished on both sides. Um, the bolster are stainless steel. You can also order it from titanium or other materials. On this particular knife, it's stainless. Stainless is good when you want to do engraving on it. It just shines a little bit better. The knife uses 4 screws to tighten down the bolster and the scale. The screws are very small, little Torx screws, and it's very easy to take it out if you want. although not recommended because IKBS is not easy to put it back. It comes with a big pivot, pretty big pivot. Uh, it uses a star type wrench. The deployment of this knife it is through flipper, but I believe if you want thumb disc or thumb stud, uh, George can accommodate you with that. The scale, it's a high polished lightning strike carbon fiber scale. It has the bronze line weaved within the carbon fiber. This type of line are getting a little bit hard to find now, because the newer one are using silver linings. Um, I love the bronze color a little bit better. It's very highly polished and feels really good. It's really good, very smooth. The pocket clip is also made out of lightning strike carbon fiber, and in certain angle the pocket clip just disappears. I love it because it's very discreet, very nicely contoured and carved. It's one piece clip, holds together by two little screws, which is also very discreet. The knife is not a low ride, but it's very good. I like it because this is a gentleman type-ish folder, so there's really no need to hide it. The clip is also very springy and very strong. It goes into your pocket pretty easy, and it can also come out pretty easy. The knife is a liner lock, and it's anodized light gold. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. And it holds the blade extremely well. There are no wiggle. There's no horizontal or vertical play, which is very hard to do because liner locks they have less tolerance for errors, and that's a great lockup. The backspacer is a black-red G10. It's kind of like sandwiched, and the liners, the titanium liners you see here, is one of George's favorite filing. It's called the grapevine filework. It takes George about 90 minutes to do it, so it's a very time-consuming work. Just imagine that, because usually you just get two liners and it's done in 10 minutes. But on this file work, George has done very well. It's very symmetrical, and it's been dual analyzed, dual tone. You'll be able to see a purplish color and also a light gold on those vines, which is really awesome. I like it. The ergonomic of the blade, it fits my hands perfectly. It has 3 cutouts to fit all the skinny fingers or fatty fingers. Mine it's a little bit fatty, but it feels really good. I can, if I need a little bit more length, or I can choke it up if I don't need a lot of length. The stainless steel bolster are also highly polished. I believe you can also get it with blasted or maybe carved bolsters. The blade, as you can see, it's a min slicer. Works really good. A quick comparison with the Spyderco's Power 2. You can see how much thinner George has ground this blade. It is still a very tough blade though, because of the wider tip and because of the steel. The detent, very nice. Suck it right in. Let's see that again. Flick bin action, perfect. I'll put down a detailed subscription. Subscription details description on the description box about how you can get one of these knives. I think George is he's taking order, but his book is pretty full. And if you are able to get into his books, you are really lucky because this knife, although looks very expensive, it's actually it has a pretty good value. It's about the price of a high-end production knife, and that is just, blows my mind. Usually a custom knife maker, they charge you twice the price of a production knife, at least, if you get it from them. Okay, some quick shots. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Subscribe and like. Thank you very much. Bye. See you again.